Yo, what up guys? Crypto Ether here, back at it again with another video. So today we will be going over, is Ethereum better than Bitcoin? So I get asked this a ton, guys. Is Ethereum a better investment than Bitcoin? Do you see a larger upside to Ethereum because, the market cap, so on and so forth? But we're going to jump into all of that stuff, guys. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel first, as not only do I cover, cool concepts and news and all types of cryptocurrency related stuff, guys. We're always trying to think of the next dope video and keep you guys informed, because honestly, cryptocurrency is 99% education. If you can educate yourself properly in cryptocurrency, I believe that you can be successful, right? But that being said, let's just jump right into it. So we're going to go into this article that reads about Ethereum. Ether is outperforming Bitcoin as ETF hype fuels the second largest cryptocurrency. So, when we're thinking about Ethereum overtaking Bitcoin, we would like to see ETFs happen, right? So it has been outperforming Bitcoin though. Ether has surged 27% so far this year, outperforming Bitcoin, which has gained 20%. The second largest cryptocurrency gains are being fueled by the hopes it could be the next to get an ETF approval, right? So Ether is currently trading at $2,000, 899, after briefly breaching the $3,000 level on Tuesday. So, when I start thinking about, is Ethereum a better investment than Bitcoin, I start thinking about where it sits, price-wise, guys. And just realistically, people can buy a whole Ethereum. It's a little bit more difficult to buy a whole Bitcoin. So when simplistically thinking about it, people would like to have a whole Ethereum because it's easier to obtain, right? So there's that. And then there's also an NFT market that sits behind Ethereum, essentially, right? Like all of the big NFTs have all pretty much just built on the Ethereum network. So there's just a lot going on with Ethereum. As Bitcoin, it just seems to be like a storage of value. Ethereum seems to have a lot more utility or use case behind it. I'm still a huge believer in Bitcoin. I think that we hit $1 million Bitcoin, but that's not to say that we don't hit, $100,000 Ethereum, guys. And I don't know. I think the X's at some point may get a little bit bigger for Ethereum than Bitcoin. As far as in the long term, Bitcoin could outperform Ethereum, but I just don't see that, guys. I don't see that. I just think we see more X's within Ethereum than we do Bitcoin. Do I think that it could overtake Bitcoin? I don't really think that. But hey, it's cryptocurrency. You can never really know anything for sure or for certain. Let's see what it says here, though, right? The crypto ETF hype has found a new home, Ether. Ether has surged 27% so far this year, surpassing Bitcoin's gains of 20%. The second biggest cryptocurrency gains are partially fueled by the hopes that Ether could be the next in line after the approval of the spot Bitcoin ETFs, right? So it marks a reversal from 2023 when Bitcoin led the pack. Guys, Ethereum dipped down all the way to like less than $1,000 too. Like, imagine getting Ethereum for less than $1,000. I wish I would have at that point. I just didn't have the means to. I really wish I did though, because I knew that those were levels I don't think we'll ever even see again, for real. Ether is currently trading at $2,282 after briefly breaching the $3,000 level on Tuesday. Meanwhile, Bitcoin is trading at $50,921. Its market cap recently surpassed $1 trillion for the first time in over 2 years, as the approval of the ETF boosted demand as a halving event, which will reduce the supply, approaches in April this year. So we're approaching that really soon here too, guys. The spot Bitcoin ETF, which tracks the real-time price of the token, unlike previous ETFs, which wagered future prices, was approved in January of this year. Since the SEC approval, inflows into the 10 funds have notched $5.2 billion. So these ETFs are game-changing, guys. Like, if Ethereum gets one, we're going to see incredible gains on Ethereum. That I'm certain of. And the excitement has bled into Ether. So, uh, even in the derivative space, open to interest in the CME group's Ether futures marketplace is close to hitting a record high. The total in the crypto market is now worth $2 trillion for the first time since April 2022. So we're starting to see that go up, guys. We're back in it. I've been saying we're back in it, guys. I feel like we're definitely into the bull run. A lot of people, miss that. The bull run starts before everybody really thinks it does, right? But hey, that's just my take on it. Ether ETF applications have already been filed by the likes of Van Eck and ARC21 shares, and according to the Standard Chartered, an approval could arrive in May. Bloomberg previously reported that Bernstein Analysis have also placed 50% odds that the ETF could be approved. I kind of lean to think that they're a bit higher than that. I would put it at like a 95% chance of Ethereum ETFs getting approved, guys. Like, obviously, if they approve Bitcoin ETFs, why would they want to miss out on Ethereum? It doesn't make any sense, honestly, for them to not approve those, right? But anywho, that's just my little take on, is Ethereum a better investment than Bitcoin? I'm Crypto Ether, guys. Of course I think that. But I'll catch you guys on the next video later. It's Crypto Ether. I'm out.